Hi there, Claudia Virgilio, Global VP of Strategic Agency Partnerships at Sky. I'm live here in New York City at Adweek for our Sky Retail Media Thursday. I'm excited to sit down with Megan Jordan with Advantage Marketing Partners. All right, welcome Megan. Thank you so much for joining us at today's Adweek 2025 Retail Media Thursday. Thank you so much. So Megan, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, your role, and the new news of the merger of AMP and AUC?
Absolutely, yes, it's very exciting. I'm Megan Jordan, VP of Media at Advantage Marketing Partners. We just came together with AMP and AUC, our above-the-line brand agency, as well as our commerce marketing agency. So it's very exciting news this week.
So excited to have you here with us. Well, so basically, what's the highlight of Adweek so far for you?
Honestly, just getting to see everybody in person. So many teammates and partners. It's been great to get some face-to-face time.
Yeah, it's a little hot in New York, unexpected from last week's chill.
Great fall weather.
Yes, but it's packed with and loads of people everywhere. So really nice to see everyone. So we're at a bar. Why don't you tell me the name and why you picked it?
Sure, yeah, we're here at Stout, right in the middle of Adweek. Can't get more energy than this, so it's been great.
It's amazing. Well, excited to just jump into a few questions here as we're hanging out. The first thing I want to talk to you a little bit about is, as you see national media and convergence with below the line media, how are you advising brands today to look at these ad types like CTV and others? How are you educating them? What are you requiring of them and advising?
Yeah, it's a great question and something lots of brands are struggling with right now. We are mostly working with brands to really understand, I guess, what their true business challenge is. There's so many ways you can kind of slice and dice things when you're looking at national media and below the line media and retail. And so we're really working with them to kind of understand what is your true challenge that you're looking to solve. So with national media and retail media, there's obviously so many different pros and cons. With retail media, you can get closed loop attribution. With national media, you don't have to segment your budgets. And then there's a place for both of them. So working with brands to understand what that challenge is and then mapping everything out, understanding all of the audiences that are running at one time. I think that's where having a really well-oiled IAT and holistic plan comes together to kind of figure out where do you need to implement frequency capping and making sure you have the right messaging aligning to each of those audiences and their objectives.
Yeah, that's interesting. And when you mentioned retail media specifically, you touched on incrementality, right? And attribution overall. So a big topic as well. What does incrementality mean for Advantage Marketing Partners, and how are you looking at that with retail media?
Yes. So in terms of how we're looking at it in terms of definition, I think it's in its truest form. Would we get this sale if we hadn't run this media? But in terms of actual measurement, it obviously gets a little dicier. I think that the incrementality space right now is probably as fragmented as the retail media space. But we're really looking at it, I think, most of the time in terms of, in its truest form, an A/B geo holdout test, kind of going back to basics, and as long as the channel mix allows, but also making sure that we're looking at it holistically and going beyond ad attributed sales, looking online and in store. And then also working with really great partners that are building out wonderful solutions here. There's not a perfect solution yet, but a lot of that groundwork is being laid.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like just being in this industry for so long, it's been something that we've all been trying to figure out. I love the geo holdouts. That's kind of where we started our play as well. And then we're looking at different things as well. But when you think about, as we look forward, do you think there's going to be some coming together, some normalization or standardization of incrementality, or is it still going to live very fragmented, like you said, very separate, different search social maybe as you look at retail media, very different? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm actually very optimistic that we're going to start to see some standardization next year. I feel like it will not be perfect next year, but there's been so much groundwork that's been laid. A lot of the retail partners are starting to have their own solutions, but more importantly, there's third-party partners that are having this more objective, holistic lens across it all. There's some groundwork to be laid with pulling in more retail partners, and I think that's all happening. The pipes are being laid, and they're going to start to get connected next year.
Yeah. I hope so too. I mean, it
My
would be
guess.
amazing, right? I feel like there's a lot of folks really trying to make it all happen. So hopefully
Yep.
we can look into that. Well, we're officially in Q4. I can't believe it. We were talking
Here.
about Q1, 2, 3. It's just flown by, I feel. So we're looking into 2026. What do you feel is going to be just the future of retail media, the next 12 months? What does that look like for you and Advantage Marketing Partners? How do you think it will evolve, shape? What are you thinking for them?
Yeah. Well, I'd be remiss to mention 2026 without mentioning GenAI. I think it's obviously going to have a huge role, but what I am most excited about for retail media in 26 is I think the middle ground. I think paid search and paid social are actually going to have a big moment. They have obviously had a lot of momentum with managed service capabilities as well as driving through to a commerce partner or something like that. But there's a lot of self-service opportunity that's been popping up on retailers' roadmaps and some solutions to solve for that.
Yeah.
And I think it's an untapped opportunity. There's going to be a lot of opportunity there as that starts to open.
Yes, and I think it's going to be great, especially as you're bringing your teams together, to be able to look at that more holistically.
Yeah.
And you said the buzzword, so I have to just ask you a question. Gen AI, all things. How are you looking at Gen AI? Are you using it? What are you using it with your teams, brands? How are you applying Gen AI within your marketing practice?
So we are definitely looking at it, we're using it, and we are also learning a little bit as we go. I think the biggest areas we've been tapping into it is finding areas where we can really get a little more nuanced and specific. So consumer insights or influencer seeding and areas like that. And then obviously with partners who already have embedded AI like Sky and Google and Meta and the like, obviously been working with Celeste quite a bit, which has been incredibly helpful in terms of performance insights. And then I think in terms of an evolution, there's two areas that we've really been digging in on. I think kind of a layup for our clients is making sure that they are really on top of generative content optimization and making sure that they have visibility as this continues to evolve.
Yeah.
And then I think the most exciting opportunity for me is where it can really help to solve some of the major challenges we've had in retail media, which is the fragmentation of all of this spend. So retail media and national media is blending like we talked about.
Yeah.
Channels are blending. And I think this is a huge opportunity for agencies and brands to dig in and use Gen AI to help navigate some of those challenges.
I think you're spot on. It's going to give you like that time savings where you can apply that human strategy to help figure that out, right? It's going to surface it, but then you're going to be able to come together and apply more of that human touch to it that is needed to really help lead us to the next era too.
Absolutely.
So, well, thank you so much. I have 5 quick questions. It's like the
Great.
round robin we like to do at the very
Let's
end. So really quick, what's your favorite family vacation spot?
Oh, Long Beach Island, New Jersey,
Okay.
hands down.
Really?
Yep, been going there forever. I absolutely love it.
Okay, that's amazing. Your favorite and your kids.
My
The whole
favorite and the
family.
kids now generation to generation. We've been going there, yeah.
I love that. All right, well, we are in Amazon Prime Day 2. So what was the last thing you purchased on Amazon?
My kids' Halloween costumes.
Good for you. Good for you. You have to get on it, right?
Yes,
because if
exactly.
you wait closer,
Yes.
then they're gone.
And then they're going to change their minds, so I can't wait too long. But yes.
Very smart to do. That's great. What's one thing you want to keep with you for this coming year, and what's one thing you want to leave behind?
Keep with me, I'm going to say spending time with wonderful people. One thing I want to put away is overthinking.
Okay. I like that. Okay, and in that, what's the one core value that you would say really drives your professional growth?
Great question. I am going to say that I really like to meet people where they're at and really admire when people do the same.
Okay. And last fun one. What's your favorite TV show that you're watching right now?
Oh, my favorite TV show. What we're not watching anything right now. What are we watching right now? Oh, I'm watching the season 3 of The Morning Show, which has been wonderful. Just as
so
good as the other.
good. It's a good one. Great. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking time from busy ad week, and thank you for your partnership. And enjoy the rest of the week. So happy to have you with us.
Thank you. Such a wonderful partnership. We really appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Megan. Appreciate it.